All right, Loy Machedo Sweeney from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? Think personal branding. Okay, just a sudden news that I'll share with you just now. This guy, if you see the movie, what was the movie's name? I'll give you The Big Short. It's a movie I highly recommend. Seriously speaking, this was a movie that was recommended to me by a Indian guy, South Indian guy, who is a rags to riches story, exceptionally smart, highly educated, self-taught, and earning, like, you could say he was earning $20,000, and he was pretty young. He was my client for a couple of years, and he recommended this movie, the Big Short. And he said, Loy, whatever you're doing, I want you to stop. Just watch this movie. And he's a guy who I deeply respect. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll see the movie. I not only watched the movie once, I remember I watched it, I think, 3 times back to back. Okay? That's how much I love the movie. And if you have not seen it, highly recommend, watch it. It's a brilliant movie. So now this guy, Burry of Big Short, Christian Bale plays this character whose name is Michael Burry in The Big Short. And, you have to read about this guy. He's a genius. I like these weird characters who are there. And maybe because I'm a little crazy myself, when I see someone who's weird and different, I kind of admire them. And who are good at what they do. So this guy, Michael Burry of The Big Short, he had bet against the housing market. And, if you see that movie, whomsoever he went to, and he said, I believe that the housing market would crash, the mortgage market. When he went to the banks, the billion-dollar banks, the highly educated PhD guys with suits were all laughing at him. And they're like, we're going to bet against the banks. And he said, yes. And he said, I would like you to short against the mortgage market, and I'll pay money. So they were like, okay, if you bet against it, you have to pay like whatever, $10,000. So even if they would say 10,000, he would say, okay, can you increase it to $100,000? And they would be like, it's free money, we don't mind. And he did say in that movie, okay, but when the market does crash, make sure that you pay my money ASAP. And they were like, they were laughing. Are you serious? You're saying that we can't pay you money, big banks like Goldman Sachs and all that. So, and as you know, what happened is in the end, he was right. And all those people who were laughing at him and thought he was a nut job, they, had to eat, dirty shoes, as you can call it. So this guy, Burry, the real Burry, not the actor, Christian Bale, Michael Burry of The Big Short has made another prediction. And the prediction is that he places a big bet against Elon Musk and Tesla, which is like shocking because Elon Musk is like a god. There are so many people who worship Elon Musk. They literally are like, for them, Elon Musk is as much as Jesus Christ or Allah or whatever. They get up in the morning, and if he tweets something, if he says Dogecoin is good, they'll buy that. If he says shitcoin is good, they'll buy it. If he says kiss my ass, they'll kiss his ass. So these people worship Elon Musk and Tesla. And, me personally, I admire Elon Musk for what he has done, like PayPal, like Tesla. Yes, he has done a few things, but sometimes, success goes to your head where you believe, I can do anything. Anything I touch turns to gold. And that is where it's the beginning of the end for you. And this has happened to so many successful people, whether it's, the billionaires who have lost everything, whether it is, what's his name, Richard Branson, whomsoever. You can think of whomsoever, like even people like Vijay Mallya of India. There are many. I'm sure you can name a few. Okay. So Burry of Big Short fame, he placed a bet against Musk and Tesla. And what he says here is, this is a Bloomberg article. Michael Burry, the investor who rose to fame for making billions of bets against the mortgage securities during the financial crisis, has placed a sizable wager against Elon Musk's Tesla Inc. Remember, I also told you I think a few weeks ago, weeks or months, that Elon Musk's stock is overvalued and it'll crash. And there were signs that were showing, especially when Elon Musk's brother itself sold off all his shares. And then, it shows the signs of Elon Musk going through a hype, a senseless, FOMO, as they call it, the fear of missing out. Where if you actually just Google search the graph of Tesla, it was flat and now suddenly it has spiked up so high, 700%. And what has he done? He has not done anything. And then you have people like Cathie Wood and all those Bitcoin enthusiasts who have been pushing his stock. Oh, it's going to go to $3,000 a share. Okay. So the minute I kind of read that, what Cathie Wood had to say, that it's going to go to $3,000, immediately I knew that this is the beginning of the end. Because when people start, having this hero worship, you remember what happened to Theranos with what that female's name, that who's making a deep bass voice. I can't get her fucking name. She used to dress up like Steve Jobs. Elizabeth Holmes, yeah. You remember how people were worshipping? This is the problem, I think, with the Western culture. They're searching for the next Steve Jobs, the next larger-than-life person, and then they worship this person. So I predicted Elon Musk's investment stocks are going to crash. So Michael Burry also thinks just like me, which is very good, or I think like him, whatever. So Burry's Scion Asset Management owned bearish puts against 800,100 shares of the electric car maker as of March 31st. According to a regulatory filing Monday, the puts give Scion the right to sell Tesla shares on or before an unidentified date in the future. Okay. Tesla shares closed in at an all-time high of $883.09 on January 26th. And that Cathie Wood, she is another female who people are just praising for no fucking reason. She's saying Tesla shares are going to go to $3,000. And she has actually taken investors' money and she's kind of hyping things up from Bitcoin to everything else. Okay. And I like the way these Bitcoin enthusiasts, when Elon Musk said he will accept Bitcoins for a Tesla car, they're like, see, Elon Musk also supports us. See, mainstream institutions are accepting us. And then when Elon Musk said, because of energy crisis and all that bullshit which he gave, now they're saying, Elon Musk doesn't know what the fuck he's talking. So Elon Musk himself gave a tweet. You can check that out. He said, just so that you remember, I'm the one who created PayPal. So I know something about digital money, So he's trying to put them in their place. Now, see, what is happening is these people who are hyping up cryptocurrency, they're hyping it up because they want to make money. It's not that they are in love with you or they want you to benefit. They want themselves to benefit. So every CEO of a company is hyping up his stocks, his company. It is, you just have to use common sense. These people who are the CEOs of their company are praising their company, their company's future, their company's vision. My open challenge to you, just check 10 years ago, which were the top 5 or top 6 companies whose stocks were the highest. 5 years ago. Go 10 years ago. Go 15 years ago. None of those companies which are at the top 5, none of those companies are present today. I don't remember which are them exactly, but I checked 5 years ago, which are the top 5 companies. Before that, 10 years ago, which were the top 5. So it is a fad. These companies come up and go down, come up and go down. There are very few that stay in the top 10 range. Okay. So right now it's all technology companies like Facebook, Amazon, now, obviously Tesla, the hype and all that. Believe it or not, you might not be able to even fathom this, but after 10 years, none of these companies who are at the top are going to remain there. Something or another will happen, from regulations to industry change to, like this COVID-19. Something will just happen so drastically, everything will change. I mean, nobody predicted Amazon to become so prominent. Nobody predicted Microsoft, which was a legend. Those days of Bill Gates, they were a monopoly. See where they are today. So, yeah, there are ups and downs, okay? So, people are now worshipping Elon Musk and Tesla, which they say stock high of more than 700%, which is not normal. It had lost a quarter of its value by the end of March, okay, which is a red flag. And it's down 35% from the peak on close on Monday. The bet against Tesla isn't Burry's first. By the way, before I forget this, Elon Musk suddenly said, Bitcoin is harming the environment. It's like as if he just woke up in the morning and found out, oh shit, yeah, I didn't know Bitcoin was harming the environment. He bloody well knew. For a guy who's as genius as him, who's planning so far ahead into shooting people into Mars and all that, you think he didn't fucking know how Bitcoin was made? It's all bullshit. He knows how it is made. He just wanted an excuse and save his face to get out, because he thought betting against Bitcoin, it's going to shoot things up and make lots of money. But things didn't go as per plan. Okay, that's why now he's still playing around with Dogecoin. Very soon people are going to get fed up of that also. I'm aware of the fact that cryptocurrency enthusiasts are waiting for the prices to crash so that they can buy more, and hence they'll make more money, because they are hoping one Bitcoin will reach 1 million and then they all will become multi-millionaires or billionaires. But my prediction for Bitcoin is its value is going to go zero. The day the last Bitcoin is mined, it'll go zero. I openly challenge you, watch, it's going to happen. Because who the fuck is accepting Bitcoins? What is it being used for? It was made to buy and sell things. Who the fuck is buying anything? You think anybody used Bitcoin to purchase any Tesla car? No. Nobody's buying. The only thing what they're doing is purchasing the Bitcoin and keeping it for themselves, hoping that, oh, I spent 100, I'm going to get 1,000, 100,000, 1 million. That's the only reason people are investing their money. So it's easy money that people want. Okay. The bet against Tesla isn't Burry's first. He said in a since deleted tweet in early December that his firm was short shares of the EV maker. The hedge fund manager also advised Musk to sell his shares to raise capital, while his stock, then on a torrid run from pandemic lows, was at what Burry called ridiculous levels. Now, even during the low, Burry felt it was overpriced. Okay, Tesla earned a record profit in the first quarter, sidestepped an industry chip shortage, improved its manufacturing, and even made money off Bitcoin, which I have praised. He's smart over there. He made money of people's ignorance, made money of Bitcoin. He bought it little low. It went up. He sold it, which I put a previous video. Its earnings results showed late of April. Yet shares fell in a sign of the lofty expectations, and the company now contends with, among the quibbles from analysts, Tesla didn't offer a specific estimate for vehicle deliveries in 2021. Okay, two sentences. And expectations the company now contends with. Okay, here let me tell you one thing. For the companies which have purchased all their assets, everything into Bitcoin, they're going to get fucked. Absolutely. Big F, with the middle finger so big, it's like taking an elephant-sized dildo and putting up your, where. Because when the price of Bitcoin crashes, which it will, these companies are going to get jacked. Especially that one guy, I can't get his name, and he has invested the entire company's stocks, everything, assets into a balance sheet. And he's supposed to be this genius guy. I can't get his name. He's very prominent. I keep watching his videos. He's a very smart guy. But, see, the people who I call crooks, Chamat Palihapitiya, he's another crook with his SPACs. He's one chap. Then, what is this guy's name? Anthony Pompiliano is another crook. He's smart, he's sharp. But they are over-promising you too many things and people still fall for it. Who is that third guy? Let me get his name. Crypto. When you type cryptocurrency, this guy always comes at the top. Where is his name? Yes. What is his name? His name is here. Let me show you. Michael Saylor. Michael, Michael Saylor. Okay, Michael Saylor. Google search this guy. So these guys, they are brilliant minds. Don't get me wrong. They are geniuses. But you're fucking promising the sun, moon, and stars. And his company's name is Microstrategy. Microstrategy has invested everything, their entire balance sheet into Bitcoin. Take it from me. Open challenge. When Bitcoin crashes, his company is going to get fucked. And it's going to get fucked for 3 to 5 years. You can't survive. You can't survive that unless, of course, you have cash. And he doesn't have any cash. He has put everything in Bitcoins because he believes, it's going to reach 1 million. Some people even believe it's going to reach they're saying it can reach up to 100 million or 1 billion, one coin. Can you believe this nonsense? Okay. It's impossible to know when Burry's Scion made bets against Tesla, at what price the puts are in the money, and how much the firm paid off for them. The filing a quarterly rundown of holdings required a hedge funds of certain size. Said the position was worth 534 million, an amount likely derived by multiplying Tesla's share price on March 31st by the number of shares Scion bet against. Tesla is down 14% since the end of the first quarter, so on balance, these puts have been profitable, but it is impossible to know for sure, said Steve Sosnick, Chief Strategist of Interactive Broker LLC. He expressed a type of skepticism that many have on Tesla. I would have believed that he has accumulated various Tesla options at various strikes, and some of them have probably expired. Burry was played by Christian Bale in the film version of Michael Lewis's best-selling account of 2008 financial crisis, The Big Short. See, Tesla, don't get me wrong, Elon Musk is a genius. Tesla, the electric vehicle, is a revolution. However, it takes time for mass adoption. It takes time to put all these electrical chargers and have them there, remove all the petrol stations, remove all the gasoline cars, and to have all the cars electric. In fact, you have never thought about this. When your iPhone, this is something you've not thought about. You know, your iPhone, when something goes wrong, you can't repair it. You can't open it. The only person who can repair this is the Apple manufacturer. And Apple makes money on not only its services, overpriced service, not only putting new parts, but you know, the dongle and the mungle, pungle, pingle, all the extra stuff, even the wires. You think Apple doesn't know it looks fucking ugly having that dock and the wires and extra cables. Each and every one of them is seriously overpriced. Why is Apple doing this? Because it makes billions out of giving you bullshit and overcharging you with a simple wire. In fact, it's that $50,000 Mac Pro. Just imagine you're buying that screen, you're buying that display, and you have to spend $1,000 just for the handle. I mean, what stupidity is that? You remember wheels? Sorry. You remember the wheels of the, my battery is low, man. One second. You remember the wheels of the, what was that? The wheels of the, Mac Pro. $700 for wheels. You know, people ask, like, what the fuck are you doing? See, the reason why they are charging so much is because, you know, there are stupids. There are a lot of stupid idiots who are there. And they know for a fact someone who can spend $50,000 wouldn't mind coughing up this extra money. But it's not worth it. It's a waste of money. See, Apple is a smart company. And Tim Cook, who's heading the company, is even more smarter because he knows, being a CEO, every year, if I push the profit by 5%, by saying, this is the latest iPhone, this is the fastest iPhone, see, I changed the button. Oh, see, I changed the color purple. Oh, see, I put a new button at the side. Oh, see, no buttons. Every year, one small gimmick will come up. Oh, see, 3 cameras. Oh, see, 2 cameras. Oh, see, 5 cameras. What happens is every year, they give you more bullshit and make you spend money. And now they're saying, oh, we are saving the environment. So no wires, no headphones, no nothing. But if you want, pay extra. Have you ever thought about it that for an extra box, it's taken from the environment? For the extra paperwork, it's taken from the environment. To ship these boxes through Amazon, again, more boxes have to be used. It's damage to the environment. If you really want to fucking contribute to the environment, stop making iPhones. Make an iPhone that is so good that people don't have to buy for the next 10 years. So that is how you save the environment. Not every year coming out with the new iPhone, and the old iPhone, you make it slow and make it redundant. See, they give you bullshit and you buy into this bullshit. That is the problem. This hero worship that is there. So what I'm trying to tell you, the bottom line is this. Elon Musk is a CEO. He's a businessman. His main focus is to make money. And he'll sell you a pipe dream. When he sells you these EV, these electric cars, he'll make sure that you cannot modify them. You cannot change them. It has a software that only can be sorted out by Tesla itself. So they make a premium on that. You know, if you have a gasoline car, you can take it to any small shop and change the parts and make it, cheap and affordable. You think Tesla is going to be cheap and affordable? The spare parts, the repairs, the services. Use your fucking head. Yeah, you worship Elon Musk. And about Mars. Who the fuck is going to Mars? You're going to Mars? Here, you're praising, he's making a colony on Mars. Are you going to Mars? If he says tomorrow you can go to Mars, let's say tomorrow itself, you're going to go to Mars? Can you afford it? Why are you fucking celebrating? Oh, Elon Musk, Mars. Make a sustainable living in a fucking desert and show me. Make a sustainable living in the bloody ocean, or the countries which are there, which have famine in Africa, in parts of India, in parts of USA. There are people who are starving, no food. Do something there. There you will not do. Where there is oxygen, you will not do. Where the earth is there, where you can get resources, no. You'll do it on Mars. See the stupidity of mankind. Where's your fucking common sense? So stop worshipping these chaps. Stop making them look like, use your fucking head. Yes, I know cryptocurrency guys are nicely making money. Congratulations. All of you become rich. But my prediction to you, all it takes is one mistake, one miscalculated, mistimed step, and you lose everything. It is impossible for every cryptocurrency investor in the world to become a millionaire and become rich. If I have to be rich, let's say you have to give me money. That's how I become rich. You gave me money, I became, money increased. But if you don't give me money, how do I make money? So money from you comes to me, I become rich. In the same cryptocurrency, someone has to give the money and you get the money. If nobody gives, you don't make anything. What do I mean by that? If there are no buyers for cryptocurrency, nobody wants to buy, and you have a cryptocurrency that nobody wants to buy, there's no value for it, means there's no demand. Becomes zero, right? Think about what I said. One day, all the people will be left with their bitcoins, finally will be valued at zero and nobody will want it. And then you're going to get fucked. And then you can remember this ugly tattooed, uneducated fellow sitting on a remote island who predicted this. Right now, laugh, enjoy, make money. But when you get fucked, the housing bubble market. What's the movie Big Short? You'll remember this great man. Put down your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. This is me signing off. You guys take care.